Our new hands that keep us safe. Our mask. Our new identity. And our face. And the papers from the coronavirus is a result that tests our faith. Through it all, with God, we are still His children, and we are safe.
Hello guys, welcome back to another video. It's Faithfully Blessed, and today's topic is being a part of the minority instead of the majority during coronavirus. So I'm going to start this video with a question from one of my subscribers, and I'm going to read it out to you all. So this is what she said. I am going through this right now. I watched part 1 and I knew I couldn't quit just yet. Now watching part 2, I know that I won't be there forever, so I have to push forward because it's something God wants me to do first. No one is wearing a mask at work. I just graduated and this is my first job. I want to quit just based off of safety reasons, but I have faith that God will protect me. I wear my mask and try to do my job. Do you have any suggestions? So I want to start with the response to this comment. First, I want to say thank you so much for replying to my comment. I know I have wrote it down in the comment box, but I'm telling you right now, thank you for subscribing. Thank you for leaving a comment. 2, I want to start by saying this video, as it's titled, being a part of the minority. The minority is a small, slim group of people. It's not based on color. It's not based on race. It's just a small group of people, and I'm telling you to be a part of that circle, the smallest circle possible. If nobody is at your job, if nobody at your job is wearing their mask, you put on your mask. Okay, so you put on your mask. This thing right here, this is your new face. So you need to, if you want to, do what I'm doing, double it up. You can have your cutesy mask on the outside and this mask on the inside. So basically, come on and do it with me. We're going to put on our mask. Once you get your mask on, you need to invest in you. Some Nutri-Towel gloves. I hope I'm saying the name right. You can find these at your local Home Depot, Lowe's. I'm telling you, put these on. Change them out throughout the day, and if you can't change them out, I recommend that you keep one. You change a new pair of gloves every day, but you keep one pair that you can put on at work, and once you go on your break, your lunches, take them off, put them into a bag, and you can wash your hands. And also Germ-X. Germ-X is really your first offense at work. So you can keep you some Germ-X on your key ring, just like I have my Germ-X here. So Germ-X on your key ring so you can stay away from the germs. If you got to, fill it up twice a week so you can have your Germ-X on hand always. So we talked about your new face, your new hands, and your first line of defense, which is your Germ-X. Right? And also, if your job is not willing to test you for the coronavirus, please go somewhere where you can get a test done, okay? Go somewhere where you can get a test done on you to know if you have the coronavirus. Now, as far as prevention, we talked about the materials you need, but you also got to have the coronavirus mindset. Let me say that. Coronavirus mindset. The coronavirus mindset is basically a tactic that I made. It's not to just protect you. It's to protect someone else surrounding you. So also follow the CDC. It says 6 feet apart. Please stay 6 feet apart no matter where you work. You need to ask that person, hey, I don't mind assisting you, but you need to move back 6 feet. Or hey, I don't mind you showing me this, but you need to move back 6 feet. If you work in a restaurant or if you work somewhere just with a lot of people where it's back and forth, gloves. Wear gloves, wear your mask. And like I said, if you're going to take them gloves off, put them in a bag and germatize your hand if you touch your stuff. Wash hands. Wash hands for 20 seconds, I believe. That's the norm. You wash this part of your hand, this part of your hand, in between, and you circle it around and you wash your hands. So back to the coronavirus mindset. You have to think for more than just yourself. Not just saying, okay, I don't have the corona, and so I'm not going to wear my gloves. I'm not going to wear my mask. Well, you need to. Because the way that these things are going is that you don't know who got wet behind these masks. Or you don't know who got wet touching you in your hands. And one thing about the coronavirus is by contact. So your hands should stay covered at all times if possible, or put on Germ-X, or wash hands with soap and water, warm soap and water. And so during this pandemic, we have a tendency to give up, not really believe in God, but I'm telling you, keep your faith strong. No matter what happens, keep your faith strong in God. Keep your faith that God will protect you, will heal you from this. If you have the coronavirus, watch know if you don't, just protect you from this or either cure you from it. And so she says, okay, so we already talked about the PPE as far as work, the protection at work. And you just graduated, which is great. So that means you have a chance to not only think about what am I going to do. I really don't know how old you are, but what am I going to do with my life? Where do I see myself in 6 months to a year? Is my job really that important? Is it something that I need? And if it is, you need to be protected so you can keep your job. Because when you go out and you get contracted with the virus, you are off for some time. I don't know if your job will pay you. I don't really know the circumstance behind it, but I would say prevention is key. Whatever you can do to prevent yourself from being sick, do it. And I would also say, wearing this mask, make sure that you give yourself time to breathe, because the mask is kind of, it does not stop your breathing, but it does make it harder for you to breathe the longer you have it on. And you don't want to keep breathing the same, you don't want to keep breathing the same things that's inside of your body on the outside. So you kind of want to give yourself time to breathe so you can breathe some new air. Not directly outside, I would say, but like in your car or maybe like in your house or something, where you can, you know, kind of take it off and get a breath of fresh air. Okay, so she said, I want to quit just based off safety reasons. You don't need to quit. Now, I would say this. If your coworker don't have on a mask, like I said, that's the part about being the minority versus the majority. You may see nobody is wearing PPE. You may see that nobody around you is taking it for real, that, okay, the coronavirus is getting worse. But you can start to change. You can say, well, hey, I'm going to wear my mask, my gloves, and I'm going to start something. Because at least you know with those masks and the gloves, you won't be sick. The other person has a greater risk of being sick when they don't wear the PPE during this coronavirus. So I want to say quit though. And she said, but I have faith that God will protect me. And he will protect you. You ask God to shield you from the top of your head, up underneath your feet, all around your body, seen and unseen. God will protect you. God will cover you with his blood. I'm telling you, no matter what happens during this time, God already knew about the corona before the corona came. God already knew about this pandemic before we even got into it. God already knew people would lose their jobs and be in a crisis where they don't know where to go. But you know, one thing that I learned about this whole pandemic, God made us all equal. It doesn't matter what kind of money you have, what kind of car you drive, what your ethnic background is, where you come from. It don't matter about that. This whole thing is affecting every American. If you're not an American, it's still affecting you. Because you're in the United States and you're dealing with people every single day, no matter what job you do. And you have to think about yourself as the first line of defense in all cases. In all cases, y'all. You got to be able to put you in the forefront. I understand you want to help the customer. I understand you want to get them out the door faster. But you have to take time out for yourself, your body, your life. Because when you can't breathe or you're not healthy, you can't help that job. At that point, you're helpless. You don't have money, you don't have your health, you don't have your faith. Everything is going to be tearing down because you didn't prepare, you didn't take it serious. And I'm telling you, the mindset behind this coronavirus is what's going to keep you safe. Especially praying to God, asking God. But the most part, what's going to keep you safe is you having the mindset to be safe first. Being that you understand that you are the first line of defense, no matter who around you says what. You have control over your life, your body, and your mind. And also you have control over being safe at your job. So don't let this pandemic control you and stop you and let you lose your faith, because you need all three. You need your job, you need your faith with God, and you need to be safe. So let's think about that. Safety. Safety matters, okay? And also, she said, I wear my mask and try to do my job. So for me, I don't just wear a mask just to wear it. I wear my mask to protect me from the customer either, you know, because some people spit when they talk. Some people, they may cough, they may sneeze, and you don't want to contract all that. You don't want to smell it and breathe it in either. So yes, it's a good thing that you're wearing your mask, but like I said, don't forget the gloves. Put the gloves on your hand so that way your hands too will be protected, because the coronavirus is by contact, and so keep that in mind as well. So you try to do your job. So for me, I don't really know what you do, but whatever you do, I'm pretty sure it deals with customer service, customers, and that's okay. But just like I said, just know the statistics of, or just not in the statistics, just know the basic rules. Mask, gloves, protect me, first line of defense. That's it. And when you're trying to do your job, don't get frustrated. It's okay. Everybody during this season is frustrated. They're trying to find gloves. They're trying to find a mask. They're trying to find whatever they can find to keep themselves safe. You know, and now the economy is opening back up. The world is opening back up where you can go and get masks. You can go and get gloves. You can go and get whatever type of personal protection equipment that you need for this coronavirus. You can do it. And I would say stock up. Don't just buy one pack of gloves. Buy like several packs so you can be able to keep yourself safe and protect yourself. And so I hope this video has helped you. Like I said, keep your faith. Don't lose that, because the faith, having little faith of a mustard seed, is better than having no faith at all. And so I hope this video has helped you. I hope that you leave a comment. I hope that me responding to your comment personally can really help someone else. And like I said, y'all stay tuned for another video. I thank you all for watching my video, watching me, hearing me talk. And please go like, comment, and subscribe my other videos so I can make another video dealing with a subscriber or dealing with someone who commented, okay? So until next time, it is Faithfully Blessed, and I hope you all stay safe. And listen here, I'm gonna put my coronavirus mask on because I don't know who behind the camera is trying to be unsafe. You need your mask on.